My name is Carson. Welcome to Thrifty Garage, a channel where we do everyday repairs, how-tos, and reviews. And in today's video, we'll be doing a long-term review on these Falken Wildpeak AT3W tires. So you can see these front tires are getting towards the end of their life. We're going into winter and we do snow plowing for our landscape business. So these need to go. We got replacements on the way. These are the worst. These just came off the back in the last rotation. But first let's start off with walking around and talking and looking at these. For a quick background on these tires, this is my second set with this size. These are an LT 285 75/16. These are on the stock 6.5 Chevy wheel. So these are a little bit of a wide tire for this wheel. My last set of tires I had this size only lasted 5,000 miles. I've got a separate video on that, and I just really wasn't happy with it. And the biggest problem I'm facing is what the rear is doing. So this tire came off the rear in my last rotation, and it's wearing more in the center than it is on the outside, but it is getting close to replacement. Let's go look at the rears. So these just came off the front, and they do have a little more tread, but they are getting low. I think our tire shop measured them. The fronts are about between 2 and 4 30-seconds, and these are about 6 30-seconds in size. So what happens is we've got a gooseneck toe package on here. We put a lot of weight on here, and I don't know if it's the oversized or what, but we get a lot of tread wear in the center here. So I wanted to kind of make sure that it wasn't the tire at fault for the last time for the 5,000 miles. So I went and did the exact same tire size setup. So these Wildpeaks are the exact same size as the last set I did, and that only lasted 5,000 miles. And I didn't even get a rotation on those tires because at 5,000 miles they were gone. So that was pretty disappointing on that tire. So I did do this set. These have run 22,000 miles, so 4 times further, more than 4 times further, about 4.5 times further, and they've been a great tire. And then really I could probably keep running a little bit further. They are starting to get a little bit slippery, having those close to end of life tires on the rear was starting to slide around in the rain, and going into winter doing snow removal, we just can't have that. So we're going to be replacing these. We are not replacing these with Wildpeaks, although I do feel like these are a good tire. I think we'll be putting some Wildpeaks on our new truck, but we're going to be going with a different brand, so you'll have to stay tuned to the channel and see what we replace these with. And we are going to be doing an upsized wheel on these. So this is, again, is the factory 6.5-inch wheel, and I think that's part of the problem with the wear. I think that we got a couple problems. First of all, we tow a lot. When we tow heavy, we're running about 14,000-pound trailers pretty consistently multiple times a week, and that really puts a lot of strain on these. When I bought these tires, I specifically found a shop that would recommend a good tire for towing, and that they would have a warranty and make sure they take care of me on the warranty, and they've done that. They've done a really good job on taking care of me. I think he said we had 33,000 miles left on the warranty, and so ended up getting reimbursed. I think it was either 115 or 175 a tire, I can't remember which. That's pretty good. New tires, these have all, he said that he's gone up $100 a tire. So these were about $200 a tire before, now they're about $300 a tire. And so basically that got me for a new set of tires for about the same price what I paid last time. So these Wildpeaks, long-term review, didn't last as long as I would have liked. And again, I think that's the wear in the rear, whether that wear is associated with the wheel width or other factors. I don't really think it's tire pressure related, although I think tire pressure could make a difference. Just how much weight are being put on these tires, and it is, again, in the center here. I've got some photos from a job site where we drove on the street and then drove on the parking lot, and the parking lot had some dust in it, so you could kind of see that chalk line of where the wear is, and the tires really don't wear on this outer 1.5 to 2 inches. It's really the center bar that it wears on, and that's really prevalent on the rears. As far as cupping, any issues on the front, have not experienced that whatsoever. No issues with cupping. The other tires I had, again, I'm trying not to name bash, but they cupped real bad too. Had them on my 4Runner and on this work truck, and the 4Runner had oversized E tires, and the mileage worked fine on them, but the mileage just did not hold up on this truck. So Falken, I think this is a pretty harsh condition that we're running these in. They're only about 50% of their life, which is a little bit disappointing, but again, having a warranty makes a difference, makes that pain a little bit less. And overall, I think the traction's been good. They've really been a good tire, and doing my research, it's really hard to find a tire built for towing, and yeah, so I'm really excited about this next set that I'm going to be running on this truck. This is our main tow vehicle. We do have the 2015 Chevy Silverado, which we will be towing occasionally. It's kind of our backup vehicle right now, and then it will probably be our future primary vehicle for the business. So it's not going to be towed as much, so I am going to be putting the Falkens on there as kind of my tentative plan, and they've got a wider factory wheel, so they should do better. We'll be doing a 275/70/17, and with this truck we are actually going to be upsizing the wheel, so we are also a 275/70/17, and I think we're going to be going, it's either an 8.5 or 9-inch wide wheel, so much wider than these. And I think these Falkens, I think they say their kind of wheel preference is about in this 285/75/16. I think that they need about an 8-inch wheel, maybe a little bit larger, 8.5, 9. So that will be a much better suiting it on the other truck, as well as this truck's just a little bit narrow. So excited for these changes. Stop rambling here. Yeah, overall my review on the Falken as far as a towing tire, only about 50% of the life, and that's under the harsher conditions which we've kind of put it in, having a stretched wheel and towing a lot. Well, thanks for watching this review on this Falken Wildpeak AT3W tire. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully this is useful and informative. I know there's not a lot of information out there on towing tires, and really trying to put these to the test, put them in kind of an average consumer situation, and put them through some extra wear and tear and abuse, so that anybody who's using these less, hopefully can get more life out of them. So thanks for watching Thrifty Garage. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe.